A quarter sits forgotten inside a dusty jar. Another disappears into a vending machine. One more slides across a gas station counter while nobody even glances at it. But somewhere in America right now, one specific Indiana quarter could secretly be carrying the kind of collector attention most people would never believe possible. And tonight on Minted Million Coins, we are uncovering a modern treasure story so shocking that collectors across the country started searching through old coin rolls with pure obsession after discovering what was happening to this coin in elite condition. Because this is not just another state quarter. This is the legendary 2002p Indiana State Quarter in FI condition, a modern American coin that transformed from ordinary pocket change into a hidden collector treasure surrounded by rising demand, mystery, and unbelievable excitement. And trust me, what happened to this quarter surprised even experienced collectors. Millions of Americans spent these coins every single day without a second thought. Grocery stores, parking meters, restaurants, gas stations, coin jars, laundromats, they were everywhere. But hidden among those millions of ordinary examples, a tiny number survived in extraordinary condition. And once collectors realized how difficult elite preserved examples were becoming to locate, everything changed. So before you spend another quarter, before you ignore that old change sitting around your house, stay with me until the end of this video. Because this Indiana quarter story becomes more unbelievable every minute. Welcome back to Minted Million Coins, your home for freshly updated rare coin discoveries, hidden pocket change treasures, and shocking collector stories every single day. And today's coin may be one of the most underrated modern quarter treasures we've ever discussed on this channel. The story begins in 2002 when the United States Mint released the Indiana State Quarter as part of the historic 50 State Quarters program, one of the most successful coin programs in American history. The excitement surrounding state quarters was absolutely massive. Families collected them. Kids searched through pocket change. Banks were flooded with collectors asking for fresh rolls. America became obsessed with modern coin collecting again. And among all those state quarter releases, Indiana quietly introduced one of the most elegant and memorable designs of the entire series. The reverse side of the coin featured a powerful race car speeding across the coin, with the outline of Indiana behind it, and 19 shining stars representing Indiana's position as the 19th state admitted into the Union. The design celebrated the state's deep connection to racing history and instantly grabbed attention because of its motion, energy, and iconic American feeling. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint with the famous P Mint mark, millions entered circulation almost immediately. People spent them everywhere, without imagining that years later, elite condition examples would become major collector targets. Because this is where the real mystery begins. Most Indiana quarters were heavily used almost instantly after entering circulation. Tiny scratches, weak strikes, surface damage, dull luster, and circulation wear destroyed the quality of the majority. The smooth, reflective surfaces picked up marks quickly, making true elite condition examples much harder to preserve than most people realize. And once advanced collectors recognized how difficult perfectly preserved FI condition examples were becoming to find, the collector hunt exploded. Suddenly, registry collectors started aggressively searching for premium Indiana quarters with blazing luster and razor-sharp details. Dealers monitored high-end examples more closely. Collector discussions intensified online as people realized that this modern quarter had quietly become a hidden treasure inside the State Quarter series. Because in the coin world, one thing changes everything: condition. To the average person, two Indiana quarters may look exactly the same. But to collectors, one tiny difference in preservation, strike sharpness, surface quality, or original mint brilliance can completely transform a common-looking coin into an elite collector prize. And the Indiana quarter proved that perfectly. Collectors became fascinated by examples showing ultra-sharp race car details, smooth reflective surfaces, strong strike quality, and beautiful original mint luster. Those surviving elite condition coins became harder to locate every single year as more disappeared into long-term collections. But the story becomes even more exciting. Some Indiana quarters also gained collector attention because of unusual minting characteristics, striking differences, and fascinating production variations that created additional excitement among modern coin enthusiasts. Tiny imperfections invisible to ordinary people suddenly became major collector talking points under magnification. That growing curiosity pushed collector demand even higher. And now comes the moment that leaves viewers absolutely stunned. The 2002 Indiana State Quarter in FI condition carries a current market value around $12,000 in today's collector market. Yes, that value is absolutely current for the condition described, and collector demand surrounding elite preserved examples continues growing stronger as modern coin collecting becomes more competitive every year. What once looked like ordinary pocket change has now transformed into a modern hidden treasure collector's dream about discovering. And many believe the market attention surrounding premium condition state quarters could continue rising because more collectors are entering the hobby, while elite examples become increasingly difficult to replace once they disappear into major collections. That is exactly why experienced collectors never underestimate modern coins anymore. They inspect every mint mark carefully. They examine every surface under bright light. They search for sharp details, clean fields, and strong luster because they understand something powerful. Modern treasures are real. And some of America's biggest hidden coin discoveries are still sitting unnoticed in everyday places right now. So if you ever come across a 2002 Indiana State Quarter, do not rush to spend it immediately. Study the surfaces carefully. Look for strong original shine, razor-sharp race car details, smooth fields, and premium preservation. Because one tiny difference can completely change the destiny of a coin. And remember this carefully, the rare coin market changes constantly. Demand rises. Collector attention grows. Hidden treasures emerge unexpectedly. And modern quarters continue shocking the entire collector world year after year. Some people still laugh at pocket change collecting today. But smart collectors already know the truth. The next legendary discovery could happen at any moment. That's why Minted Million Coins keeps bringing you freshly updated hidden treasure stories every single day. Because somewhere out there, another overlooked quarter could already be waiting to shock the world. So tonight, check your change jars. Search your old quarter rolls. Look through forgotten collections sitting in boxes or drawers. Because one ordinary-looking Indiana quarter could secretly be a modern treasure collectors desperately want to find. And trust me, this coin already proved that modern pocket change can become legendary.